Yo, it's your boy Lelo Jones, and you watching Lelo in the Garden.
I'm in the garden, chilling in the garden, wildin' in the garden. Looking for me, I'm in the garden. I'm in the garden, I'm in the garden. Can't find me in the street, but you might find me in the garden.
Yeah, man, today we in Shadyville with it. You dig what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about plant selection, you know what I'm saying, and proper planting techniques. You dig what I mean? I got them zucchinis over here. You know, that thing be busting, you know what I'm saying? But look, they taking over everything, you know what I'm saying? So due to that fact, I'm thinking about taking them out, you dig what I'm saying? Even though they are a good producer, because I got some more squash up underneath there, you know what I'm saying, that I grew from seed, and they trying to do what they do. But this big boy Raven zucchini is blocking everything out, you know what I'm saying? It's coming all the way across the garden. It's shading out some of the tomato plants. You see, it's about the same height as the tomatoes and everything, you know what I'm saying? But it's making it do what it do. See, that other one over there, that summer squash, I done trained that one, and it's running across along the fence, so that's okay, you dig what I'm saying? But I'm thinking about taking this zucchini out, you dig what I mean? And looking at over here, I need to take this bell pepper out right there, you dig what I'm saying? I thought the bell pepper was gonna go ahead and jump up before, you know what I'm saying, the cucumber start running and start shading it out, but that didn't happen how I planned it, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be like that, you dig what I mean? But we're gonna go ahead, you know, check out the garden real quick, and then by that time I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with that Raven zucchini, cause it be busting, you know what I'm saying? It already got another zucchini over there ready to come off, so we got to take that off anyway, you know what I'm saying? So look at that, them beans, you know what I'm saying, them rattlesnake pole beans, y'all see that right there? That is the flower, you dig what I'm saying? When that flower go ahead and close up, that's what that bean pod will be, you know what I'm saying? You see right here, something that got into my purple hull peas. I don't know what it was, cat, squirrel, something like that. Knocked them all down. I've been trying to pick them up for the last couple of days, but they tipping on 4-4s and they leaning sideways. You did what I'm saying? But we gonna make it do what it does, you know. About to pull out some of that, them Raven zucchinis, I guess, you know, and try to get some more sunlight in this thing, you know what I mean? So those tomatoes can go ahead and do what they do, you know what I'm saying, and bust up through there, you dig? Alright, first things first, let me go ahead and get this guy up out of here, you dig what I'm saying? As you can see, you know, bugs are already infiltrated, you know what I mean? So that's a sign that this plant is weak, you know what I mean? Because bugs cannot eat the fresh, good plants, you know what I'm saying? Their bodies can't break it down, and the sugar's in it, you dig what I'm saying? So when you have bugs starting to eat on your plants and stuff like that, that's a good sign that that plant is weak, you dig what I'm saying? As you can see right now, the sun is the cucumbers are already shading this bell pepper. Look, I just touched it and look, right, just rolled on up off of there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up, you know what I'm saying? Stop competition, you know, and just like that, you see how easy it came up, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and get that Raven zucchini together. I don't want to take him out, but I got to, because he's shading everything out, you know what I'm saying? He done knocked out the strawberries, you know what I'm saying, that I got from trees, you know what I'm saying? Those done already went out sideways because they were losing nutrition, so the bugs attacked because they were not getting enough sun, so therefore those plants could not produce the sugars that it needs and produce photosynthesis, you know what I'm saying, because of the tomatoes was around it, and like I say, that big old zucchini squash went ahead and covered it on up and shaded it out for most of the day. So we're gonna leave them strawberries in there though, but I'm gonna show y'all them real quick. Then I'm gonna show y'all that big boy zucchini that we got on there. Harvest these zucchini and go ahead and get that zucchini plant up out of there and go ahead and put that in the compost pile, because that will be some good compost and it will boost those IMOs. You dig? Okay, y'all see it right there. Those strawberries, you know what I'm saying, they done got all the way shaded out, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason that they have holes in them and they not looking too healthy, because everything has shaded out the sun from them, you know what I'm saying? These okra that's right here behind me, they done start busting, you know what I'm saying? Look, they about to start, they were flowering out. Look at that, that's where the okra part gonna go ahead and grow up. You did what I'm saying? So they're not getting any sun from there, you know what I mean? And then look at that big boy zucchini. You see that? It coming all the way across it. So it's blocking out sun. Then you got these tomatoes right here. They blocking out the sun too from those strawberries. So that's another thing, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have proper planting techniques, you know what I mean? When I planted those, you know, they were getting good sun. They were busting like a fool. But now since these other plants have started growing and they busting like a fool, you know what I'm saying? They are shading out those strawberries so they cannot get the nutrition that they need to be healthy. So they got attacked, you know what I'm saying? But they got some good root systems, so I'm gonna try to lead them there, you know what I'm saying? Because I know they'll come back around when we get ready to have this like second kind of spring, when we get ready to go in the fall time. You dig? Alright, y'all see it. This that big boy, man. Look, it's already busting again. Last week I just showed y'all how that thing had a big boy on there, and it's another one. You know what I'm saying? These some of the biggest zucchini I done ever grew. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and prune these things back, basically cut off these leaves and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it'll make it easier for me to pull it up out of there, or I just might cut it back and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want some sun to start getting onto these other squash over here, because I know they're gonna make it do what it do too. You dig? Alright, I'm about to go ahead and get in here. I hope y'all can see it, but everything in Shadyville is growing really close together. You dig what I'm saying? Shadyville is not that big at all, y'all. You dig what I'm saying? I know a lot of people think it's big, but it's probably about 30 by 30 feet, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So this has to go. But let's get that goodness up out of there. Y'all know how I like to go in with me night. You dig? Like I said, you gotta watch the bottom side of these zucchini plants. You know what I'm saying? These squash, they have pricklies on them. Yeah. Let's get it. Look at that big boy. You know what I'm saying? Another huge one, you know what I'm saying? As you see right there, it's light, you know what I mean? Because like I told you, that dirt and that sun can't will block out the sun, and that's the bottom side. So when you have your watermelons and stuff like that, like I tell you, you gotta turn them, you know, with these Raven zucchini squash. There ain't no turning these big peppers, you dig what I'm saying? So that right there, that just comes from not being able to get that light on there to get that pigment dark green like it is on this side on the zucchini. Alright, now that I got the zucchinis up out of there, I'm about to start cutting these leaves back. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna feed these leaves to the rabbits, you know what I'm saying, and then give some to the worms. You dig what I'm saying? Cause they did fresh. I grow this straight out the garden. You dig what I'm saying? And now y'all actually can see how this thing is running. So, matter of fact, let me take y'all up off of this real quick. Take y'all off the sticks. Booyah. Now hopefully y'all can see how this thing's growing. You know what I'm saying? It started way back here, you know, and the vine just started running. I tried to stand it up, but it got so heavy it fell down. And as you can see, these were the new stalks and everything, and the new zucchini are starting to grow out. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna go ahead and start clipping these leaves back, you know what I'm saying, and make it do what it do with that. You dig? Also, before I get started too, I've been told that you can eat, you know what I'm saying, these squash leaves. So they actually are very tasty and full of water. You got one more on there. Gotta make him do what it do too. Can't waste nothing. You dig what I'm saying? That tastes good right here. Little squash leaf. Ants all in. You know what I'm saying? Well, it may be good. Yeah. Alright. Now we done got that together. Now it's time to go ahead and cut these leaves out. For real. You dig?
This garden is a full-time job for real. Every day it's something different to do out in the field. But you gotta do the work if you want your belly filled. From them good old plants that you help grow from scratch. I'm out here dropping seeds, walking in and making tracks. The garden party, my tomatoes, they love that. It's all organic, so don't panic. That's what Micah said. Then he took that cayenne.
Alright, now y'all can really see what I mean by how the squash was growing. See how it just was running. And the squash is so healthy because it's full of water. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't even see that raising zucchini down there. You know, it got a lot of water in it. You know, all that water right there, that came from me just cutting these stems. Let's see if you can see. Look at that, juicy. You know what I'm saying? Very, very healthy. You know what I'm saying? Very, very fresh. You know, that'll hydrate you real good. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this little other raven zucchini off of here. Got the other little baby. You know what I'm saying? About to pour this joint up, cover this little area up with some cardboard to fight back those weeds. And then we're gonna go ahead and see what's going on with this other squash plant over here. You did? Yeah, look at all that goodness right there. You know what I'm saying? For the worms and for those rabbits. You can see which squash leaves, you know what I'm saying, were getting a little weak. Oh, that was not getting enough sun because of the holes and they were being attacked by bugs. But you see the ones that are very, very strong, you know what I'm saying? They're very dark green, you know what I mean? Because they could produce the chlorophyll through photosynthesis, you know what I'm saying? So, what we're gonna do is get rid of these. Look at that. Look at that. Little, you see it right there? Little bull right there. Get down on it, you know what I'm saying? So that's the other thing you gotta worry about is the pests on your squash, you know what I'm saying? It's a squash beetle that'll burrow down in through the stems of the squash and you can cause your squash to die back, and the only way that you can get them out is by doing what I did right here, you know what I'm saying? You'll have to cut back through the stem of the squash, and hopefully you won't have to cut too much off to find that beetle, extract them, and then that'll allow that squash to live healthy. You dig?
Every day is a different problem, and you gotta solve it, like how to stop the squirrel from eating your tomatoes. Ain't gotta pick them weeds so they ain't growing crazy. The work is never done.
Look at those roots. See how healthy those roots are? They're white, you know what I'm saying? Soaking up good moisture and nutrients, you know what I'm saying? Look at all that, how healthy this plant is, you know? Oh, we're getting some bug action on the inside of that stem though too. As you can see that, look at that. I was just telling y'all about that beetle. Look at that. That's a little beetle grub right there, getting down on the inside of that squash. So that was a good thing too. I took it out. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want them to go ahead and start taking over everything else. But y'all see them in there? There's like 2 or 3 of them in there. A little larvae eating away at the squash plant. You know what I'm saying? That will take nutrients from the squash. See what I'm saying? And then make it start dying back. That's probably why some of those leaves that I just showed you had so many holes in it, because they are messing up the doggone oh, it's about 4 or 5 of them on there. Look at that, the grubs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they destroying the plant. So I'm glad I got it out of here before they could do any more damage. You did? Alright, right here, this is where we just got the squash from. You know what I'm saying? And look how rich that soil is in there. You see the bugs, the microorganisms in there making it do what it do. You dig what I'm saying? So how we gonna save these is by putting a little piece of cardboard over top. You know, let that cardboard do what it do. Hold back the weeds and things, you know what I'm saying? As well as it'll preserve those IMOs, you know what I'm saying? The micro indigenous organisms, you know what I'm saying? And I mean indigenous microorganisms that live in the ground that help those plants grow big, you know what I'm saying? As you see right here, this squash is doing good. That's that summer squash, but you can see some of its leaves are being eaten up, you know what I mean? But it's still growing long. It got about, I don't know how many leaves busting off of it, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna keep an eye on that as well, you know what I'm saying? Because the way you beat those beetles and those things that eat up your squash is by planting them early. When they start getting real hot and these beetles and everything started really jumping, especially down here in Georgia, because you know it's very humid, you know what I'm saying? And it's a very good environment for bugs and things like that. And so they definitely gonna come. You know what I'm saying? You can believe it. You know what I mean? So you just gotta use good plant management. You know what I'm saying? Plant things in the right spot. You know what I'm saying? Give it good fresh water. You know what I'm saying? As well as make sure everything has its own environment to do what it do. See, look, I just moved that pot. Look at all the worms. You know what I'm saying? The worms is in there. We got them busting this Shadyville. That right there, that is a Szechuan button. You know what I'm saying? It is a part of the mint family, and it has a bulb on the top of it that is real good for toothaches. You know what I'm saying? I think they call it the toothache plant sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But it when you eat it and things like that, it'll create a numbing effect in your mouth, something like a natural Novocaine, as well as it'll make your mouth salivate and it feel like bubbles in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Something like how peroxide be bubbling up when you put it on a wound or something. So that thing there is going to be very, very interesting. You know what I'm saying? I got those last year from my boy Eugene over there at Grow Where You Are. You did what I'm saying? Now let's go over here. Let me show y'all that baby watermelon. You know, people were saying that I wasn't gonna be able to bust a watermelon up out this pot. But look, booyah. You know what I'm saying? It getting bigger, you know. It's a slow growth because of the pot, you know what I'm saying? So the roots can't take off like they want to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm keeping an eye on that thing. That's that yellow meat watermelon, you dig? Yeah, y'all see it already. How much more sun can get off in there, you know what I'm saying? Since that zucchini squash is gone, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully that'll help. There are things around that grow a little bit bigger, you know what I'm saying? As well as give that soil a rest for a chance, you know what I'm saying? Because you know we got to go in again. You dig what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead, take these and feed them to the animals, you know what I'm saying? Feed them to the rabbits and to them worms, you know what I'm saying? I don't have the goats up here right now, but we're going to make them do what they do. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all be easy, and I'll catch y'all next week. Peace. Yeah, man, y'all see it, you know what I'm saying? Big boy zucchini, just picked it from that plant right there. You did what I'm saying? And y'all stay tuned to your boy for real, because I got some mega things coming real soon, real quick at you. You did what I'm saying? So y'all be on the lookout, you know what I mean? I'm trying to take this thing to another scale, you know what I'm saying? So I can teach y'all on another level how to make it be sustainable in your own backyard and make it do what it do no matter where you are. You dig?